Hello everyone, Oscar and Fire here. I gotta stop doing that. I still hate doing like a traditional intro because I feel like a douchebag and... So anyway, hi everyone. I just wanted to do a bit of a video update because, well, why not? I mean, I should probably do these a little more often anyway. A bit of monotony, you know. So first off, new webcam. See, everything's all smoother, and you can actually like my movements match my voice, and that's not quite how I wanted to phrase that, but we're just gonna keep going. So I have a new webcam, and it's actually something I'm actually like a lot more comfortable with because it like actually does take smoother video, it takes better videos and everything. You know, I'm like really excited to actually use this thing and actually make some very good, big good use out of it. You know, actually to start doing a little face cam work into some of my regular videos. Not all of them though, and I still have to figure out really how to kind of arrange it so that like I can like kind of, I guess, record the video separately, record the webcam video separately from the main game video rather than having like a little inset through XSplit. As handy as the XSplit inset is, it's you know, it's like it still mars the video because the video gets ultimately put out because the video that's ultimately put out by XSplit, of course, then has my face in it and I can't get rid of it, which is quite irritating in some way. It's not really irritating, it's more like just like it's a nuisance, you know. Like I wish my live stream highlights, for example, weren't guaranteed to have my face in it, but I'm pretty sure there's no other way to actually do that. Like, there's no other way to like get the recorded video in my face separate. So there you go. I'm sounding so exciting right now, aren't I? Anyway, I'm hoping to make good use of this as well. What? I'm hoping to get some good use out of this camera, though, because I spent quite a bit of money on it, actually. Well, not quite a bit, but I spent a decent amount. You know, it's kind of a nice middle-tier camera, and I think that'll benefit the channel on the whole. Now, there's a few other things I actually want to talk about. First of all, yesterday being Monday, if you're seeing this on Wednesday or later, yesterday being Monday, March 16th, though, you might have seen I actually put up a new trailer on the channel, and I actually took it down because I got some actual critiques from some friends, and they pointed out some flaws in it, and I decided to take it down to try and touch it up a little bit. It's going to probably go back up on Wednesday, much improved, I think. That's not even many big differences, but like the errors in it were kind of not major, but noticeable. So, you know, I went back and fixed that up, and now hopefully it's much better. And in many ways, it's less a trailer and more just a... It's more just a means to try and kind of practice the craft of video editing, because it's basically I'm entirely self-taught in this whole video editing process, and I don't have that much time, which is why my videos, for the most part, are not heavily edited. You know, I try my best, but... You know, but I miss things because I don't like really watch my videos all the way back through and then watch them again all the way back through after editing them, because I just don't have the time. You know, I kind of presume that what I do is enough. You know, and I don't get negative feedback generally regarding the editing of the videos, so I presume that at least I do a decent job. So, you know, in many ways though, that the trailer is like it's like practice for like just seeing how much I've learned about video editing and making a good-looking video. Because it's not even so much the skill of editing video, in so much as, hi phone, thanks for ringing at this exact time. It's not so much, though, using like the exact skills of editing, in so much as getting a sense for the aesthetics of editing, how to make an aesthetically pleasing video. You know, I don't make many videos that are conducive to the, you know, to like making, what am I trying to say? I don't make many videos that are conducive to complex edits. I don't make many videos that are like going to be fancy and shiny. You know, my strategy videos, they're just going to be kind of slow. They're going to be kind of slow and focused on the strategy, you know, and that's really kind of the chief problem. And that actually brings up something else I want to get into, in that I kind of want to try to diversify content on the channel. I was watching last week, like, I don't think I think it's kind of like a, I kind of like make a point that, I do like, I do kind of like idolize a couple of YouTubers, kind of look up to them for inspiration. Okay, I wouldn't even say idolize, but I look up to a couple of YouTubers. They were my inspiration for why I do what I do. I'm not trying to imitate them exactly, but they are my inspiration. Specifically Markiplier and Jacksepticeye. And the thing is that last week Jacksepticeye had a impromptu live stream where he kind of just chatted with his audience for like 2 hours. He wasn't expecting to do that long, but he talked about like what he thinks is like the ways to make a successful YouTube channel. And he was talking about how for his channel he diversifies his content. And that there's great danger in creating a niche market, for for your content. Like you only focus on one game or one type of game at the expense of all others, and it's going to create difficulties in trying to create growth. And the thing is, I do want this channel to grow. As much as I like, playing Third Age Total War all the time. Excuse my scratching there, but my head got itchy. Stupid head. As much as I enjoy Third Age Total War, I've always kind of had the impulse to try and expand the channel's breadth, I guess. But the problem is I've never been able to get a real foothold in that. Like only except for a couple of Mountain Blade mods, Last Days, which I've played very little of, unfortunately, and because of all the issues with it, and Gakokujo, I really haven't been able to muster the kind of audience, the kind of viewership numbers I've been looking to get, and I really want to do that, but I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So I'm looking to try and diversify the channel's content a little bit. I'm going to try to do some goofy things, I'm going to try to play some other games, and try to generate a little more attention for the channel than I already have. I'm also going to try to do some more collabs. In fact, if that Reaper fellow, I can't remember your exact YouTube name, I have not forgotten about you, though. I just have not had the time to go back to the whole collab thing. But I do intend to try to collab with some YouTubers, maybe, possibly, someday, hopefully. Because, that helps too. I think it helps to get mutual exposure for both channels, and I think that'd be very beneficial. But I'm also looking to, do other non-game related things. That's what I'm referring to when I say goofy things, And I'm just trying to overhaul. I guess overhaul in certain ways works in context, but that's not the word I meant to say. Anyway, overall, though, I'm looking to make the channel a little more interesting, I guess. Now, keep in mind, there probably will always be strategy on the channel. Odds are, I'm always going to be doing a Total War series of some form. Because I think that strategy games, not that there aren't strategy YouTubing channels out there, it's just that I think strategy games are very underrated, especially these days. I don't think that people play them enough. I don't think people understand, the joys of strategy games enough. So I think I definitely will be playing Total War games and the entire time I'm doing this channel. But I'm hoping to kind of spread my wings a little, and I hope that you guys will check out my work as it comes down the pipe. In fact, here's a small sample. I don't know why I'm pointing over there. There's nothing over there. Just listen. If I don't flick the bean to get my clunge guns trickling from my tuna canal, his blue-veined custard chucker is going to leave my vertical smile resembling a motorway pileup. He pinched off a giant hardened fudge nugget on my tatas just so he could gobble it up like a hungry, hungry hippo. My salmon slit was trembling like Michael J. Fox licking a car battery. Leaving my panties sunny side up on the floor was the least of my worries as his purple-headed trouser snake ran deeper into my puckered brown eye. My mouth was so full of sperminator and man fat, the magician's wax was oozing down my chin and onto my boobage. Wasn't that horrifying? Yeah, of course it was horrifying. I mean, anyway, I felt kind of awkward reading that out loud. Of course, the hardest part was actually deadpanning the Michael J. Fox line. That was so difficult to deadpan because it was so ludicrous. But it's things like that. Things like not exactly not necessarily the 50 Shades generator, which is in the link below, which is a link in the description below, by the way. But it's not just things from the 50 Shades generator. In fact, I'm probably going to avoid that because I don't really want to read anything that sounds so dirty, if I can so help it. But if I want to kind of do things like that, find stupid song lyrics or bad poetry or bad prose, and just read it in a kind of deadpan fashion, just because I think that sort of thing is amusing, and I think I might have the voice for it. I still have to practice it, and I still have to kind of exercise my voice into doing it right, but I really kind of want to Akili, yes, Akili. But I really want to make videos like that, just kind of funny little one-off videos of me doing silly things, especially things like lyrics and so forth that are recommended by you guys, because like people like say like general things like you should read some Nickelback lyrics, and it's sort of like it's not quite what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like truly bad songs, like when you listen to the lyrics after hearing it the first time, you realize these lyrics sound horrible, like that Friday song. Friday, I gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend. That sort of thing, I mean, those lyrics are so campy and stupid sounding. And I kind of want to do that sort of thing, though, and I really like your guys' help on that. I'd be very appreciative. Anyway, I think I've probably gone on long enough. This is probably the longest vlog I'm ever doing. I don't know why I'm looking over there. Guys, not guys, but me, there's a camera right here in front of my face. I don't know what I'm doing. Not that I have the best background. I kind of wish I could cover everything up behind me. Like maybe get a green screen or something, But anyway, but yeah. So, thank you for watching this little video blog. I hope you appreciate that. Appreciate these little things. I don't know. Some part of me tells me I'm taking this channel too seriously, given that it gives me no real return right now. But at the same time, I'm clearly entertaining some people, and I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like that some people watch me behave like a jackass or like a semi-smart jackass and enjoy it. So, I kind of hope to bring a little more joy to other people's lives. So anyway, thank you all for watching this vlog. Be sure to check links in the description below for some of the horrifying things that I discover, like that 50 Shades generator. And I will catch you next time in the next video. It's not really what I wanted to say, actually. I will catch you next time. I will catch you next time. I can't really win with this. Until next time, everybody.